Number one, think lightly of yourself, but deeply of the world. See, this one keeps me grounded and humble because it basically means me as an individual, I am very insignificant. If I compare myself to the universe, I am this small. I don't matter. If I die tomorrow, the world will keep moving forward. Yes, it will be sad, hopefully, but everything's gonna keep spinning on its axis. People are gonna move on. The only thing I can hope to do is leave a legacy behind. But other than that, I am very small and insignificant to everything else I compare myself to, especially the universe. I walk on unprivileged grounds. The ground I walk on every single day, I had nothing to do with that creation. The building I live in, I had nothing to do with this creation. The food I eat had nothing to do with that process. The only thing I did was pay for it. So, why in the world would I not be humble? It doesn't make sense not to be humble. How can I think I am better than anyone else where I depend on the universe and I depend on the people who live on this planet to survive? So think lightly of yourself. Let go of that ego that comes in sometimes and think deeper of the world and the ground you walk on every single day. Remind yourself that. Number two, do not complain or resent as it does absolutely nothing. Look, our situations are different. We're dealt different hands, but it's about what you do about the hand and the opportunity you create. You cannot complain about your circumstances as it does nothing. It would do nothing. It will not change it. This goes for people as well. People are going to act on their own accord, maliciously. They're going to act unkind, mean, rude, but you cannot control them. You can have a conversation with them. Maybe it'll work, maybe not. But all in all, you can't complain about them and you cannot resent them. Because in doing so, I put more focus on them rather than myself. Life isn't fair, but it's about how I rise above my circumstances, what matters. I only can control my mood, my reactions, my perspective, my personal being, and how I see the world. I cannot control the uncontrollable. It might snow the next day, it might rain the next day, it might do whatever the next day. The world's going to do what it's going to do, and I just have to keep it pushing. Number three, have no preference. Let me ask you a question. Let's say you set out to go run in the morning. You look at the forecast, it's 60 and sunny. You're all excited, right? You wake up the next day, you put on your clothes, you put on your running shoes, you look out the window one more time. You see that it's snowing and it's 25 degrees. Do you still go for that run? The answer should definitely be yes, because we should have no preference. It should not matter what the outside world is doing. We need to go and do what we set out to do. The problem with having preferences is we are dependent on the outside world to determine our mood. This philosophy keeps me doing what I need to do even when I don't feel like doing. If I wake up sick but I had a packed schedule of things I needed to do, I'm still going to do it. If I want to go running but it's raining, I'm still going to do it. Why should I have the audacity to have a preference? It goes back to being grounded into knowing that I walk on unprivileged grounds. Embrace the fate and make the best out of it. Number four, I live as a symbol of hope. This is part of my bigger purpose and my bigger why, and why I do what I do every single day, no matter if I'm tired, no matter if it's painful, no matter if I don't feel like doing it. The reason I do is to be greater than what I suffer, so people around me could be uplifted by that. The people who see me on social media, my close friends, my relatives, my parents, my cousins, my nephews, my girlfriend, the people around me who see me just grinding every single day, hopefully will uplift them to do the same and to rise above their circumstance. Me, a minority from the Bronx who came from poverty, who was trying to make the best out of that situation. This is what I think when I'm going through things I know is greater than myself. I want to set the example for my kids, their kids, my family, so everyone can know we are not stuck in any situation that we feel like we are. There is a greater purpose. There's a greater reason why we're alive. Nobody's a mistake. We're all part of a plan. Therefore, I try to live as a symbol. I don't live for myself. I work hard so other people can prosper as well. And then it keeps going. It's a snowball effect. And then the next person gets inspired, and then they start doing what they need to do, and their community sees them and gets uplifted as well. Hopefully, it becomes a snowball effect. So if I inspire one person and they inspire one person and it keeps going down, I did my job. Those are the philosophies that I live by. I hope you learned something by this. I hope you can take something with you. If not, that is okay. My name is Marcus. I look forward to the next video.